Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
What we be doing?
Turn it up! Yeah!
Perfect. It's the most generic R&B song ever.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched the last When She's Fails when Adam didn't know who Tyrese was, so after the cast we went to YouTube and he listened to one of his tracks and he was just singing about tearing it up.
You know we be tearing it up.
Gotta love generic black R&B music,
right up there with, you know I beat that shit up daily, bitch.
It's just right dirty.
But the rest of the song is like nothing to do with it, and it's just like
just a random tearing it up. Well, you know, you gotta tear shit up. Starting over here in the left-hand position of Shattered Temple, OpsDripcy. And we have Globulon.
Where do the people come up with these names?
We're gonna call him Goblin.
That works way better for me.
Versus Dripsy.
Sure.
Or Drip.
Drip. Drip drop.
A
drip drop.
A drip in a chocolate. A chocolate. A sauce.
A chocolate.
A sauce. Look at the chip in the chocolate. A chocolate. Epic Mealtime's been falling off for me. I've watched the last couple of episodes.
I keep waiting for their audio quality to be stepped up, and it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I still love them though.
Oh, absolutely. You can't hate on them because they have at parts women basically making out.
Winning.
I'm pretty sure I saw that like Giant Sunday one where Muscles Glasses legitimately ate ice cream off of two girls' racks simultaneously.
Beautiful. And
kept a straight face. Yeah. Which props to him. I would have been
actually,
laughing.
You know what? I totally take back that comment. They are awesome.
I would have giggled to a schoolgirl if I'm sitting there eating ice cream off of the racks of two hot women. I'd be like,
the life of Muscles Glasses. Hit like TV up with that collab.
Boobies. Alright, so what we got going on over here?
We do have a second assimilator, very, very fast second assimilator, even before the core, which is really unheard of.
Probably just not quite got whatever build this is down properly. I want to call it Stalker Heavy 4-gate, but you never know. If it comes before the cybernetics core, you just don't know what's going to happen.
When somebody's in a rush to get gas like that, it usually tells me they're going to be going something that's obviously going to be gas
So it's
intensive.
Lots of sentries or robo.
Yeah, I'm thinking robo.
The only time I've ever actually seen a second assimilator like that where it's a 4-gate, usually it comes later, almost right before you start your first warp cycle, so that by the time you get your second warp cycle, you have enough gas to produce nothing but stalkers, and you usually want to do something like that against Terran. Sometimes, you know, not against Zerg, you just want zealots against Zerg and sentries. But yeah, that's the only other time I can think of it. But I'm gonna say
we're gonna find
Robo.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
I'm just gonna guess Robo.
Yeah, okay. And we got the 2 racks now down. We got a tech lab for Goblin, so we'll say we could see some 2 racks aggression. We might even see an expand coming from him. A lot of the time Terrans like to go out and push a little bit and then expand behind it.
It's kind of like the 1 zealot 1 stalker push for Protoss, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Just that
same concept.
Yeah, just the same concept. It's that, like, hey, guess what? I'm here. I'm gonna poke my head around here and just you know, show you that I'm not afraid to push out a bit, and then set up my expansion. Back home here, it looks like he's what do you got? Another gateway on the way, and so this is the point where we see if he builds a 3rd gateway or if he actually is gonna go for a robo. But with that sentry, I don't know. Was that sentry first?
No.
Was there a zealot somewhere?
Yeah, actually, that was sentry first.
Okay, and another sentry on the way. So I'm going to say no robo, and I'm going to say 4-gate.
Yeah.
We see another sentry here.
Well, we're already 5 minutes, 30 seconds in.
Okay, so Stalker and sentries. So yeah, we're not seeing robo.
Stargate.
Okay, what the hell?
All right, we got a Stargate. So that's what he was getting his gas for.
Okay.
So we're going to see some voids.
So I guess he's just really trying to deny scouting at this point here from Goblin, so he doesn't see the Stargate.
Yeah, I think that the Stargate might have actually went down a little bit later because he wanted to kill that SCV first.
Definitely. You know, you could see him waiting to get rid of that SCV before he actually made any sort of moves there. And the SCV was just sitting there waiting.
So the Terran's really still on this 2 racks right now, pumping, and there's the expand that I was talking about, except he really didn't push out. I think he would have been pleasantly surprised if he would have pushed out. He only would have been up against, you know, 2 sentries.
Yeah, not a lot of work. You just have to wait for two force field cycles. He can't do any more. You would have had to go up against maybe 1 stalker, but that wouldn't have done anything.
Beacon.
Whoa there, Sally.
Is this after patch? Is he going to be going Phoenix?
No,
I don't know.
Against Terran?
Yeah, no.
Mothership Rush? Is he trying to channel his inner Huck?
Possibly. I mean, yeah, probably. That's probably what's going to happen.
I mean, I haven't seen a Mothership Rush in a million years.
No,
but
have I.
You know what?
For good reason.
Yeah, for good reason. But you know what? I don't mind seeing a Mothership Rush now and then. It spices things up.
You know what? That's actually crazy. Is if he got a Mothership, I think it would do a lot of damage if he got it quick enough.
Well, look at how many Marauders are on the field.
Yeah, and I mean, he's using all of his energy for mules here. He's only got 2 racks. I mean, what is a factory going to pump out? He's not going to have 4.
Nothing.
So, I actually think this
could
might
actually
work.
be incredibly useful right now. And in fact, I would love to see it happen. But in what the sweet and sour mother of all things, holy and sacred... What is that unit?
What is that unit?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's called a...
It looks like a penis. I don't know.
A courier? A courier?
Career? Carrier.
Wow.
Carrier.
Are you kidding me? There's going to be a carrier in this game?
While I'm watching it, it seems to be happening.
I'm happy.
I don't know.
We're casting this because I
haven't seen a carrier since beta.
No, I don't think we've seen a carrier in a LAGTV cast.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
No, I actually don't think it's ever happened.
I've only ever seen them really used in team games. I don't think I can recall. I know there's been pro games where people have used them like twice, but I don't recall seeing them in a long time because basically they're the most useless unit in the entire game of StarCraft right now.
Yeah, they're just not cost effective. They're just garbage. I mean, he's going to be.
You have to have like
Marines.
6 before they're actually useful.
Yeah.
And even then they get melted.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we're seeing them.
Hey.
And he's expanding.
You never know. He might surprise us.
This is a 3-gate carrier expand build.
You know, also, it's a very ugly unit, too.
You saw it here
first. Very poorly constructed.
Yeah, nothing about that. Says, first of all, where do the interceptors come out of that thing? Like the sides there?
Maybe inside this little turning thing.
We're going to have to pay close attention.
Oh, yeah.
It's not very often you get to see the carrier in its natural habitat. In fact, this is basically like a unicorn.
Well, that didn't really do anything there. So.
No, you didn't see anything else.
So, he actually might... Whoa, what were you... Oh.
Oh, no, he saw that and said, nope.
Yeah, he's like, no, GG.
These 5 units are not going to go up against those.
So what is Goblin doing down here anyway? He's just building up more mass. He's going to grab a couple more refineries.
Oh, he's got his stim and his +1 on the way, so he is doing something.
Wow, carriers take a long time to build. I just realized that.
Yeah, that's been in production for a while now. I'm not sure exactly what the build time is on them, but he definitely, yeah. I don't even know what to say about this game because I haven't witnessed a carrier be in a game like ever.
Well, I could say that this game's pretty lame. I mean, neither player are doing anything. There's been no aggression from either side.
All right, you know what?
Attacked anybody.
I'm gonna give Dripsy the whatever because he's building carriers, so he could do nothing. I'm happy he's building carriers. Goblin, however, that dude is hurting.
Yeah.
A little hard. I want to say this is looking an awful lot like a silver game right now by the looks of it, because you know why? We have an expansion. There's 140 energy there on that orbital command. First of all, we're also seeing carriers, so that's going to be another...
Yeah, that's a flag right there.
That's a
That's a flag.
That's one of the first flags that go up when you see carriers. Yeah. You pretty much better believe that it's not... And look at that scan up there.
Dude, are you nuts? Are you actually going to go in after this? 2 force fields game. Really? You didn't use a force field?
No, who needs force fields?
Guardian Shield,
carriers,
force
bro.
field,
He's got carriers.
Wow. Okay,
wow, all
please
right.
use Guardian Shield next time. You guys can't do that. Like, whenever you're up against something like this, put 2 of the force fields and throw up that Guardian Shield. That Guardian Shield is huge against Terran, against this bio.
Especially +1 Terran.
It's just massive. You need to chuck up the Guardian
It negates
Shield.
the +1, and oh my drop! Was this a split attack happening? And right now, what is Goblin thinking? What are those units? What is this in the air that I'm seeing?
Those are carriers, son. Yes.
Carrier has arrived.
That was probably one of the I'm not even gonna say it. Just
wow.
Don't pick up that medevac full of units and try to run away.
In front of carriers.
In front of carriers.
Oh, to be fair, he probably didn't know how to react in that situation.
Actually, yeah, I probably would have panicked too.
I would panic too. Seeing carriers, you have to think, how crazy is this dude that I'm up against?
Nuts.
He's got to be crazy, right? Like, he has to be playing this game in a straitjacket and using his mouth and a pencil to play this game.
You know, one thing that I gotta
way.
say about these players, they're doing a fairly good job of keeping their minerals low. I know Dripsy right now is getting a lot, but it's because he...
We're seeing a carrier play.
Well, yeah, he's going carriers, and he also lost a couple of pylons there. But so far, so good. You know what? I've been razzing on the fact that these players really haven't been doing a whole lot, but Their macros are pretty
Freaking
decent.
carrier push, bro.
Yeah, that's 3 carriers, man.
That's a carrier push. I don't even know how to respond. I don't even know how this is going to do because I've never seen it happen, so I don't know how effective it's going to be.
Guardian shielded up. Who am I kidding?
Dude, I guess you can just aim move here?
Sick force field, bro.
Oh, nice. There you go. Walling the ramp off, and now these carriers, which never see the light of day, are going to be able to do some serious attacking here, and there you go. Nothing but Marauders are just standing there taking it.
Wow, I cannot believe this. Oh, he kills that Marauder just in the nick of time. This pylon is going to not... Oh, sexy cancel there last second. He's going to build another...
freaking carriers!
Yeah, these are carriers. These carriers are owning.
Carriers, and where are the interceptors coming from? Let's pay attention. Pay attention. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Where are they?
Oh,
Where are
underneath.
They coming from? Underneath? Underneath.
Just shoot them from underneath. They come out from this thing.
That, you know, remember I said it looked like a penis? That's not helping the case whatsoever if the interceptors are legitimately coming out of the front end of that thing.
Yeah.
Are they actually? Are you being dead serious?
Legit.
Like, are they coming out of, like, the,
See? Oh, wait.
Oh, so is that supposed to be... I thought that was, like, their engine. Is that, like, a warp... like a warp
I think it's like the docking bay where they just go in and out. And there's the GG from Goblin. Sour about those carriers, and he loses in very, very nicely fashion. I've never seen that in quite a while. So.
No.
Actually, I've never seen that.
I mean, that game wasn't exactly thrilling.
That game sucked.
That game was terrible,
awesome.
But you know what? Whatever. There's carriers, dude.
Yeah.
Carriers. That could be the first and last time we ever cast a game with carriers in it.
It will be.
Because they're getting removed, because Blizzard's too lazy to balance them.
So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to call it a cast, but... While we do so, let's have a quick moment of silence for the carrier.
Absolutely. Actually, you want to give me a little Amazing Grace hum?
My voice is still gone.
Oh, okay. You can't do that? All right.
No.
Okay, it was just silence.
Actually, I can do...
Got any more? That it?
That was it. I thought I hit that pretty good.
That was pretty good. That's all I was asking for.
Okay.
I didn't want like an Aretha Franklin or anything like that in this.
You weren't getting it.
That was good. Mr. Maximus Black.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to reiterate one more time that we just saw carriers in the game Starcraft.
Buffs.
I'm happy with that.